Yes, sir. You know what it is. It's tournament season, which means the high flying hoops are flying and the balls are ballsing all over the place. So with every bucket, every dime, and every win, it means more when you're playing on PrizePicks. So don't pass up your next shot with PrizePicks. Get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. It's super easy to play, okay? And they got a new feature. PrizePicks now has early payouts. If your player gets off to a hot start, you have the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes, all right? So get in on the action. PrizePicks is now available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Florida, and Georgia. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code CHASER to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CHASER to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup.
Although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blades.
As you have read, we've been making some decisions, having some meetings. Y'all probably felt this coming for, I don't know, a couple years now. Motherfuckers are busy. Nikki Blades has a whole ass golf career.
Yeah.
I'm just exhausted from these babies.
He's a dad.
I'm a dad. I got gray hairs and shit. Fucking.
Rick is...
I mean, I do the same shit. It don't matter. But yeah, I could be doing more of that if I wasn't doing this.
Yeah. So, maybe we just decided maybe it was time to take a little break, reset. We've been doing it for 7 years now.
We can't hold a studio down.
That's right. Switching in
like
and out of these relationships,
Man.
these studios.
So, but we don't appreciate y'all. Thank you for the memories and the laughs.
Yeah.
coming out to the live shows.
Facts.
Amazing. Yeah, it was always a great time.
Great.
And y'all are loyal. They're so loyal.
Yeah.
Loyal.
Fuck cast.
Period.
Cast.
Psych got to be high. April Fools.
7 more years on the way.
Yeah, delete them comments.
Yeah.
Whatever you said, delete it right now before we read it.
We've been seeing y'all.
Did we actually get anybody? We got somebody. We got somebody.
1,000%.
Somebody's gonna write it and be like, ah, damn.
Because you know what? No matter how ready I tell myself I am on April Fool's Day, I still be like, damn, she pregnant.
Yeah.
Took my
Damn, he
joke.
pregnant?
Damn, what fish swimming? What fish flying? They ever get you with that shit?
No.
Nikki Blades? In school, people be like, you see that fish flying? I'm like, what? Ah, man, April Fools. Or they be like, your pocket's on the floor? Huh? I hated that one. Hey, your pocket's on the floor, man. What? April Fools? Fuck!
How you keep getting me?
Did y'all ever do the epidermis shit?
What?
Your epidermis is showing.
Yeah, your epidermis is showing. No, Nikki Blades?
No.
Okay, so
I didn't grow up with funny friends.
I want to say like around first grade. I'm gonna get Indian style. I'm gonna get.
Well, you know what? Back to us getting canceled.
I'm gonna get crisscross applesauce.
You know what? I think actual Indians are the ones who sit like that. I feel like it's okay to say.
You can say that about a lot of stereotypes that make people mad.
Well, before it was about natives. People were taking it as like,
oh, you mean these Indians?
yeah, actual Indians.
Oh my God.
Interesting. I will say,
Actual Indians, let us know. And don't say mean things about black people, because I'm being nice. I be seeing you motherfuckers.
we're talking about Indians from India as well. Is that like he's saying like? It does feel
Indians. Native Americans are not Indians. They're Native Americans. Indians. I'm talking to Indians.
from India. So it does feel Asian as shit. This feels very Asian. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Around like second grade, people started learning that your outer layer of skin is called your epidermis.
Yeah.
So everybody started going around Hey, your epidermis is showing. Your epidermis is showing to see who didn't know. And I remember specifically one time Michelle Reed, we got her ass so good. It's like, Michelle, your epidermis is showing. She's like, what? Your epidermis is showing. She did just like this.
Ha, gotcha. And then like when you learn weenus.
Weenus.
Weenus is
That's
good.
this or this?
No, this.
Elbow. Back of the elbow.
That's your weenus.
Elbow. Okay.
Make out weird body
And then when you learn
parts.
about that made up shit like clitoris or whatever,
Yep.
What is that?
that fake shit, man. Or wives' tale. Whatever that is. Okay. So I was gonna tell you, Veda, man, I was having such a great, like a perfect, I was trying to get like sleep before today, you know, because, you know, we put in hours on shoot days, right? And I was like, but I also had to stream last night. I started Twitch streaming.
Welcome.
Nikki Bates. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about
it.
it. So, and Chia got like sick from Q. So last night I was like, don't trip. I'll handle majority of like baby duty, right? So, so Chia got dinner together, but I fed them and shit. And then it was bath time. I bathed them both. Got Chia put Q down. I put Veda down. I did story time. Everything was running on track, schedule, perfect. I was about to have her down by like 8:05, and I was scheduled to start streaming at 8:30. Okay, perfect. I'm like lit. I can have time to make sure my setup is good. I might even take a shower. Okay, so then turn the lights off. I'm about to say my little hug and goodnight. And the way her bed is like, it's like a wood frame. You know what I'm saying? So she has her little pile of stuffies. She was trying to do something with one of them, and she did like, and all I saw, let's say this is her little head, just go, but mouth on the corner part. So I heard her, ow. I was like, oh. And I looked, bro. I'm like, was it nose or teeth or lip? What was it, right? Turn the lights on, fucking blood. Oh no. So she's crying, pain. She's like, blood. And I'm looking like the blood is all along her teeth. So I didn't know if like it knocked a tooth or cut the gum or what the fuck it was. I'm like, fuck. So, but I'm like, I'm trying to make sure my baby's okay, right? Actually, let me just show y'all I'll show y'all the video and the picture. So here is the video. Here, let's see if you can. Hold on, pause. Put it on here so you can hear it too. Can you guys kind of see?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
What was that? Your nose or your mouth?
Yes, bro. And then here's her, I know, ow, immediate, right? And then here's her little bloody gum.
Oh, God.
Yeah, bro. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm trying to make sure she's good. And I'm like, oh, my stream. I'm like, and Chia comes in. Chia was ready to fucking knock out. She's in bed sick. She comes in, what happened? So she's there. She's trying to comfort her. She's like, babe, you can go. I'm like, no, it's cool. I'll tell these motherfuckers I'll be late. Who the fuck cares, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to comfort her, and then eventually, then it was so sad. All right, daddy just has to go do a little work. She's like, no, why? But like Chia had it. I'm like, all right, baby, good night. I love you. Good night, baby. I'm sorry. I love you too. So she's fine now. You know, he healed up quick. But I was like, oh God. But yes,
I have not heard a baby cry in a long time. I'm like, whoa. That is so sad.
So sad. She was, you know, she never. Yeah, she be whining and shit, but she hasn't had like an injury in a minute. Yeah. And that's a real one.
Yeah. Was she wearing a mask? A sleep mask?
She sleeps with a sleep mask.
Why would she try to do stuff?
No, she didn't have it pulled over yet. It was just on her head.
Like, who she thinks she is? I don't need to see.
Oh, and you know what's funny is because I was like, Chia came in. She said, "What happened?" I was like, "Nah, Veda was just being silly. Accidentally bonked her mouth on the bed, right?" In mid tears, she made sure to let it be known that she wasn't just fucking around. She's like, I was actually trying to put my stuff in. I was like, oh, okay, baby, okay. No one's blaming you, okay? No one's blaming you.
It's kind of sounding
I was not being silly, okay?
I'm hearing you not telling the truth, Dad.
Yeah. The thing about it is,
He's exaggerating.
What exactly is silly about arranging your office before bed?
He's trying to get comfortable, unfortunately.
I just don't appreciate the connotation. yeah.
But you're leaving to go do what? Okay, who's silly, Dad?
So yeah, I'm streaming now.
Yay.
Yeah. Doing that shit a couple times a week, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You're right. It's fun.
It's fun.
I'm streaming on Twitch.
Twitch is a fun platform. I hopped back on Instagram just to see if that'll help my numbers at all. Because, I said I was dating someone and I lost about 6,000 followers the other day. And I was like, well, we expected this.
Yeah.
So ladies, you are more than welcome to follow me now because the guys are leaving.
She's a girl's girl now, guys.
Yeah. Not to all
Now
y'all.
that she needs y'all to be girls to her.
Hey, I'm not even going there. Don't want to talk about that. But back to the streaming. Twitch is it's fun because you don't have to teach anybody how to behave on the platform.
Okay.
One, you have a moderator, so you can have somebody going through and filtering out a lot of the stuff, right?
Okay, word.
But what's really cool is that it's a culture. Like,
Yeah.
Twitch is a culture. It's like a lot of support, a lot of love, a lot of shit talking depending on what it is that you're streaming. But what are you doing on Twitch?
I'm just as for right now, I'm just in the just chatting category, which I like that they have
So
that.
much fun.
Look, I'm trying to figure it all out because I didn't know what the culture was at all. But I do realize that it is its own kind of entity, and it is really just, it's nice over there.
It's nice.
You feel me? For the people who are tuning in my beginning stages anyways, because I realized, sometimes I felt like when I'm on IG Live or TikTok Live, which I also enjoy doing, I'm like, I feel like I gotta be like on and shit.
Yeah.
But when I'm on Twitch and I was trying to, they just will talk to themselves when I'm doing my shit. They also requested, like, when can we just be in the studio when you're recording like a new song or something like that? I'm like, oh, I could just, so y'all saying I could just do my own shit and y'all will be fine just here chilling?
I just want to be here.
That's really what it is. That's why when I said, like, I like the platform because you can experiment with different things, have different discussions. I have, like, my first 48 is what I call them.
Okay.
They were the first 48 subs that I got, and they were on the struggle bus with me because I couldn't figure out how to use this, like, Twitch.
Oh, I'm there.
So we just, like, they had the little emotes and I had, like, little buses. And
Oh,
so
cute.
when anything would be going wrong with the stream, instead of just trying to act like perfect, they're like, no, we're on a struggle bus. Let's go, guys. Like, you
Nikki
know?
Blaze, my first two streams, man, I was in there like, all right, y'all, it's about to get real unk in here. Cause like, someone's like, Tim, you gotta turn off you got too much motion to have an alert for every time someone follows you, bro. I'm like, I don't know.
It's like, meow, meow, meow.
I don't know, guys. Like, Tim, you need some emotes. I'm like, what are you saying?
There's so much. And it's been a while since I updated mine because I'm trying to get a different camera setup. And I went back and I was streaming on Instagram, talking about streaming on Twitch. And trying to figure it all out. And at one point I'm like, damn, I had to uninstall to reinstall. So then I was like, listen here, Instagram fam, there's like only 100 and something of you here right now. I'm gonna eventually figure it out.
Man, look. So I text Gina Darling to help me out because that's her shit, right? She streams like hours at a time. She games and shit. And so I texted her. I'm like, hey, what? I just wanted her to come help me figure out the OBS so I could figure out, like, how to get a screen on the screen when I'm reacting and shit or whatever the fuck. She's like, I'm like, can you just come through one day and stream with me and just tell me which buttons to push to make it right? She was like, can you send me a picture of your setup? I'm like, ain't no setup. It's me on my Mac. And she was like, ... That's crazy. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, I'm gonna hook you up with my guy. He can build you out a little system, right? So this motherfucker comes with the whole shebang. I'm like, hey, bro, no, before he sends me an estimate, and I'm like, hey, I'm not about to be doing nothing. I'm not gonna be gaming like that, bro. I'm not doing nothing crazy.
He was like, this is the not crazy.
This is the not crazy.
Well, he was like, oh, okay, that changed things a little bit, brought it down. He was like, how many monitors do you want? I'm like, what? How many do they need? How many do they need?
You need like 3. One is just for your there's so many. They even have these other like remotes to help you switch in between screens. So you'll have like when you're just talking, and then I have when I'm doing like when I have music reviews or I review movies or shows, and they want to just like watch TV with you.
Yeah, they want a whole program.
I had like Waking Blades, so I'd wake up in the morning, go through my breakfast stuff, like when I was on the morning show. And so I'd bring them in with me.
And I'm sure they love it.
They love it. And they just are there to vibe with you.
Look, I'm set up now, man. I got a whole big ass thing I don't know what to do with, but I got 2 screens. So I can look at shit while y'all are talking about some shit. I got a little light. I got a decent camera.
Yeah.
So I'm set up now. I'm figuring it out. The shit's going smoother, and you were right. It is fun, you know? And I tell you the best thing about it, it makes money.
It does. And they just, it's the culture. That's why when I was saying on Twitch, it's so different because it's just like, we appreciate you being here. Bink. Like, that's all it really is. It's like, oh, that's funny. Or they want attention. They know that talking a lot of smack isn't necessarily going to get you a positive reaction. And I feel like it's not as combative. TikTok, though. What?
What? No, I was just laughing.
Oh, I thought you were like,
No, I was just laughing.
No, TikTok feels like it's just fighting. Like the setup is literally you're battling people.
Oh, yeah, I never got into that
all
shit
of
either.
that. I didn't like that. And then Instagram.
It must be difficult being a hot girl. I love going live on Instagram.
Well, on Instagram lets them get naked. So
On IG Live?
if you're a hot girl and you on IG Live,
So
they're
they,
like,
like,
when
other-
does the titty come out?
Yeah, so it's like, I'm in regular clothes. They're like, nah, Nikki. I said, no. I can only pop out in a swimsuit every once in a while, okay?
Yeah, Instagram be like, yes, you can put your partner in your mouth, but don't you play no music in the background.
Right.
They get more mad at music than the other shit.
I tell you what I do like about going live on TikTok and Twitch though is that you know they will always bump you on that featured shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I will get always the damn Tim, where you been? I ain't seen you in years. I'm like I'm still
here.
pretty consistent, guys.
They all hop in, they look and be like, nope, hop out.
Yes, sir. The playoff push is heating up and tournament hoops are here. And there's no better way to cash in on the high-flying hoops action than PrizePicks. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on PrizePicks. So don't pass up your next shot with PrizePicks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Now, y'all know me. Ball is life. Basketball all day, every day, okay? That's why I love PrizePicks. My best friend didn't even know what zone defense was. Pfft, idiot. Then we started playing on PrizePicks, and now she's talking to me every week about new players she likes picking. It's so exciting and gets us all more amped watching the game. You know what I'm saying? PrizePicks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and if you get your picks right, you could cash in. Pick from all your favorite sports, anything from basketball, baseball, hockey, UFC, soccer, all of that. Tennis, golf, esports, all of that, son. Get in on the action. PrizePicks is now available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Florida, and Georgia. I mean, that makes sense because those are part of the 50 states, okay? So download the PrizePicks app today and use code CHASER to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CHASER to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. So I'm figuring it out, and that was because I do like live streaming. I was just trying to find the right home for it, and then Twitch, like someone emailed me, and was like, "Hey, we'll partner you straight up." I was like, "Hey, you ain't saying nothing but a word, my guy. Let's get it."
You supposed to say that?
That's fine.
Okay.
Who cares? I like it. I like to keep it transparent.
Yeah, he posted a picture of him kissing some TikTok picture. I mean,
What?
Twitch picture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, if no one figured out that that's what a partnership looked like.
Well,
Yeah,
that's actually an AI poster. It's not a real Twitch poster.
But I figured, I'm like, well,
Yeah. I keep it transparent. I keep it Caitlyn Jenner. You know what I'm saying? That's a transparent.
Hey, I wasn't questioning you want to hide it. I was saying that do they
I
allow
don't think so.
you know, he don't read the fine print.
Yeah.
I truly don't. I have been lately though, and only because I've been using my
because I'm being sued.
fucking ChatGPT. Well, Grok. I've been using Grok more specifically, but I'm entering into a business deal with a thing I'm investing in, and they sent me another contract. I was like, I don't know what this shit means, but that whole fucking explain it to me like I'm dumb shit is
So good.
great.
Yeah.
So I definitely was like, oh, okay, cool.
Grok is like you're dumb? Okay.
And I'm like, shut up and make some naked women for me.
This is different than your usual commands.
Whatever, Grok, just Make Rick and Nikki Blaze kiss in this picture.
Oh my God.
Make a video of this.
My dude's gonna be like,
Let's do it.
no, I swear. It's just AI.
Say, bro, that's Grok, bro.
It's Grok.
That's Grok, bro.
Yeah, ain't nobody believe
Like,
me.
when they start calling him Grok, Grocky shucks.
Oh, man.
Real quick, random. Continuing to talk about my daughter. She has this new thing. It's not a new thing. She's been doing this, but she recently has started doing it again. Nikki Blaze, tell me if you ever had this phase. Let's say this is where you pee at.
Okay.
Veda likes to pee like this. She doesn't sit. She goes, Dad.
No, that has never been a thing. I'm so sorry. I've never tried to do that.
When she was little, she would get all this. She'd go, Dad, look. And now she stands on the squatty potty because she's tall enough. She goes, Dad, look. She goes, Dad, I can pee like a boy. And to her credit, no splash.
Wow.
Kids are ridiculous.
She's so excited
She'll be
though.
like, Dad, I'm gonna potty. I'm like, cool, baby. I turn around and check on her. I'm like, okay, sure.
You'd be like, oh,
Do what you do.
wow.
It's from the last time she was plotting. You know what? I'm going to try something when I get back in there.
Yeah, man. Interesting, bro.
She's just trying stuff out.
So you never did that, huh?
No,
You ever do it now?
no. I mean, I think I might try it later.
All right.
You so tall.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely going to splash.
Splashing.
Definitely
Yeah.
splashing.
Yeah, that's crazy. You seen them little funnels they sell for women? That's crazy. Would you ever?
No, this is doing too much. I remember one time someone had came over my house and they had never been there before. And he went to the bathroom and he's like, oh, you've had a guy here before. I was like, what? I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, there's splash marks on the toilet thing. I said, huh.
Nicholas.
That's interesting information for you to pay attention to. Never knew that. I mean, it wasn't like I was in trouble, but it was more of like, oh, you've had somebody here. And I just was like, what are you talking about? Didn't think anything of it. And then I was like, oh, you count splash marks. Y'all know when somebody else has splashed in your toilet if it hasn't been cleaned right away.
Yeah. let me.
So you got caught.
Not caught. This person, there wasn't anything going on with that
Oh, okay.
person. So, but it was more of like,
Oh,
they,
just-
yeah,
oh,
they
good to
were
know.
just, yeah.
Oh,
It's
you
like,
just
oh.
didn't know that was something to look out
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
I was like, nor did I need to know I had to. I mean, look, nobody coming up to my house, but somebody did. And I was like,
It was just her.
She's standing on top. She's lying.
I did it. Debater.
I tell you this, Nikki Blaze, tell you something that dudes do. I don't know if you knew this. If there's a little piece of doo-doo stuck to the side of the toilet,
Y'all peeing down?
we pee it down.
That makes sense.
Yeah, target practice. I fucking I low-key even if I'm in a public bathroom, if a strange doo-doo is there, I'm like, I'm cleaning that
Look.
motherfucker off.
Peeing in public bathrooms for girls looks closer to what Veda did. We're not touching the butt. Don't ever touch the seat,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
if there is paper down. And then I've traveled to other states and been like, y'all don't got paper?
I know.
How do you not have, who's putting butt to seat?
Chicago Airport does
Ooh.
not have toilet seat covers.
They got
Yeah,
toilet
bro.
seat covers, but it's
The
those
spinny
plastic
ones?
ones. The
Oh, the
spinny,
spinny ones. I'm getting
and that's
mixed up.
gross.
Canadian airports do not have toilet seat covers. It's so fucking weird,
It's
man.
weird.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I'm sitting down on it, but geez. But then I hate when, I don't understand someone leaving a bathroom disgusting. I know we've talked about this before, but it really is so strange to me how some people go and just disrespect the restroom.
The public ones?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I feel like to them, it's like, ain't my house.
Yeah.
Like, there's people who take the liberty to do grimy shit when they don't
Just
have to be
because-
responsible. And that's always been weird as fuck to me.
Weird.
I tell you how overly considerate I am nowadays. No, it's probably just common courtesy, but now that a lot of the bathrooms are like all gender, girls and guys share, sucks for y'all. But when I go in there and I'm like, if I splash a little bit, because I don't be putting the toilet seat up. If I splash, I wipe it. You know what I'm saying? I tell you what I've even done. I've wiped the pee before me because I'm like, you know what?
I don't like it looking at me.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you this, Tim. My father used to own a cleaning business that he forced me to work for. I've cleaned lots of bathrooms of businesses.
You said this before.
It ain't sucks for them, dog. Them women's restrooms be
Nasty.
disgusting and stink. And these are in offices, dog.
Yeah.
I wasn't cleaning the gas station.
It don't make sense on how nasty some of these women are. Like, you waited all day to go potty and you didn't even flush. Here's the thing. Pooping in public already is strange, but you didn't even make sure that it went down. Like, you weren't worried about someone else walking in and knowing that you didn't flush. No shame.
Listen, women don't like to be the bad guy, Nikki Blaze. She was running away from what she did as fast as possible. Get me as far away from that. That is not me. I don't know what just happened in that stall, but it was not me.
So when there's a line in the women's restroom and you see some of the doors are cracked and you're like, well, why isn't anybody in there? And you open, you're like, oh. And then you open the other one, you're like, ah. And the next thing you know, everybody's like, really? And we're all just trying to find the one clean bathroom because it's not just pee. The duty potty is just really gross. So ladies, stop just shitting and not flushing.
That's crazy.
It's weird.
Because I tell you what I love about the airport, okay, is dudes be shitting so much.
Poopy.
It's never
That's a
a...
crazy clip right there.
Yeah.
Tell you what I love about the airport. Dudes be shitting so.
Because here's the thing about it.
Great, now I'm a clip.
Because let me explain if you don't understand.
Why is that great?
Because I be shitting in public a lot. And I don't like people looking at me like I'm crazy for shitting in public, especially after the flight. So everybody has to shit after the flight. You go into an airport bathroom, it's a row of feet ready, shit and getting it in, fart, and no one cares what kind of noise they're making. Nobody cares. Ain't no courtesy flushes. We letting that shit go because we are here. It's a tribe.
Yeah, not even just the airport, the mall, everywhere. Men shit in public. Men be shitting in public.
And I'll tell you what I do, Nikki Blaze.
What do you do?
I take one pant leg off, all the way off. And I don't want it to hit the ground. So I take one pant leg off so I can shit like this comfortably.
Yeah.
And then I hold all my pants in a ball right here on the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Are you a shower after you poop kind of person?
If I don't have time to shower, then I'll just wash my ass real quick. Yeah. Yeah.
The day's all up in my spot.
Love. But like when you're out in public and you go poopy, do you have wipes with you or something? How do you handle yourself in public?
For me, if there's nobody in there, I wet paper towel before I get into the stall. And then I just have it chilling here.
I'll do it when there's people in there, man. I don't give a fuck. I mean, nowadays, you know, if I'm sitting in public, for the most part, it's because I'm like I'm getting work done somewhere. So I'll have wet wipes on me. Pero if I don't, same shit, and I know I'm about to shit, I'll go in, wet piece of paper towel, also bring in the dry one. So after I wipe, wet paper towel, dry paper towel. But I feel bad throwing them in the public one, so I bundle it up and then throw it out after I wash my hands.
Basically.
Makes sense.
And then I dip my head in the toilet, do my hair real quick. After I flush, though.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. No, always after.
Get a nice little blue sheen on there.
Oh, you went to the urinal.
With those little blue cakes.
Yeah.
You guys got little blue cake things?
They don't have those no more.
They don't?
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen them. Nikki Blaze, let me ask you this. You ever done a drunken public drunk pee public
No.
pee?
I'm not a pee in public kind of girl. I got friends who are.
Yeah.
I don't take my shoes off in the club. I don't take, you know what I mean? Like, I have seen too many of those to be one of them.
Yeah.
Then that's just, I got to thug it out. I have stress. I've definitely got a UTI because I was holding it. But I just can't do it. I have for sure opened the door for one of my friends and she went pee in the Jack in the Box line.
Oh.
It was really gross. But she was like, I gotta go. And I was like, friend, please don't. She said, it's either in your car or outside. And I said, well, here we go. Open up the door.
Pee in the drive-through line.
Yeah, she
I thought you
peed
said inside the Jack in the
When
Box.
she said Jack in the Box line, but open the door.
I see.
Made it clear for
I
me.
see.
Yeah.
Okay, so my whole visual was
Open the door into Jack in the
it's a
Box.
long ass line of Jack in the Box. I'm like, first of all, it's a packed ass Jack in the Box. Second of all, opening the line for her to pee in there is crazy.
We're in the drive-through line. There's a row of cars.
I understand. I'll tell you this. I'm a little ashamed to admit this, but like I think the couple times I seen a girl or a homegirl like just drunken pee on the
Squat.
street. Yeah, squat. I'm like,
Papa squat.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a level of
It's hot.
confidence you have to do it.
Yeah.
But
The pee part of it isn't the hot part. It's like, you took your coochie out in public.
Yeah. Your whole coochie's
Yeah.
out on the street.
And for some reason, you're talking to me still.
girls be talking to each other when they pee.
Dude.
Girls talk to each other when they pee.
Yo, you want to hear a funny ass story? I started this, all right? So we got this whole girl. I'll tell you who it is later. But like, you know, for the most part, when you're around a new girl, you're not trying to like do no grimy man shit, okay? Like you don't do the grimy man shit until it's a close homegirl, okay? Like till you're comfortable. But once it was a girl that like I wasn't trying to do nothing with her, and she was just a homegirl that I was around. But for some reason, I don't think she was just annoying me too. I wasn't really even trying to be friends at that point because she was so annoying. And me and Rick and her were about to eat somewhere. And we were just chilling outside, and I farted so loud without even thinking about it. Like, it was just me and Rick. And she was like, oh, okay. And I'm like, oh, shit. In my head, I'm like, I forgot you were there. Because I just wasn't I was not fucking with this girl, you know? And I just thought, like, and I feel like that's the only time it's ever happened where I'm like, I so do not fuck with this person.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be a disgusting man in front of you.
Because I feel you kind of liking me. Don't enjoy me when I
get
don't
outta
enjoy
here.
you.
Anyways, do you fart in front of your significant other?
No.
Interesting.
No. But he is very comfortable.
But have you ever gotten to that point in a relationship though? Or are you like, my man never sees me fart ass girl?
I mean, I don't ever want that to be the case. I'm not one that just wants to poop around anybody.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So nope, I'm not pooting in front of nobody.
Interesting.
You know, I have lived with, you know, two people before, so you deal with a lot of just bodily things and just, you know, when you know you've gone to the bathroom where we call potty time, or you send a text like I'm going potty, and George like trying to figure out schedules and when to go and things like that. But it's been a very long time since then though. So now, I still don't want to poop in front of nobody.
I feel you.
When you say schedules,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Potty schedules.
Yeah, elaborate.
Yeah.
Like
Figure
you
out
start-
like, this person might be in the bathroom at 7 a.m. So I gotta.
So they have a normal potty. We like know each other's potty schedules because sometimes, like I would say, like my dude now when he wakes up, he goes right away.
Yeah.
Wake up, go potty. So I'm going to a different bathroom or something if we're up at the same time. Like I already know there's a schedule.
Okay.
And it, like he stays on he's regular.
Right. Nah.
So that's what I mean by potty schedule. Because there's nothing worse than having one bathroom, which is why I don't have one bathroom, but being somewhere where there's only one. And I got things to do, like brush my teeth and get ready for the day. And now you about to take the potty time.
Yeah.
So you got to figure it out.
I've never experienced the one bathroom in that situation.
Oh.
So I was confused.
Multiple.
You've never had to share a bathroom
Y'all don't
before?
have 7 bathrooms in your tiny apartment?
Mr. Multi-Parties over here.
Well, y'all don't understand. I don't have a bedroom. My place is all toilets.
I live in a toilet store.
I sleep at the mall, man.
Well, yeah, the living situations and bathrooms, I feel like is very important. At least, I don't know, for guys, but I say like for most women, everybody wants to be comfortable because girls don't go to the bathroom. But go to the bathroom, okay? And I don't ever want to have to think about how long I'm in there or like what I'm doing or if I'm taking up space. Like I got my next place after the one when I was living with somebody and I had 2 bathrooms. It was like 2 bathrooms is a must. It's a minimum of 2 bathrooms because I live the 1 bathroom life.
Yeah.
And that is not sexy. Let me tell you, 1 bathroom life is not sexy, especially when the bathroom's connected to like the bedroom. And then somebody had like, you went and now it's in here. Why is it in here?
Why is it in my? Why can't I taste it?
Why is it over here?
Why is your foot touching my foot while you're on the toilet?
Sounds a bit hard before, okay, guys?
Or you ever had one of those, like, you know, it's maybe you taking a new trip with somebody, your first little vacay, and it's a fucking, you know, the bed's right there, the bathroom's right there, or it's one of these fucking fancy ones where, like, it's the shit kind of see-through. Like, shit, man.
Oh my God. I was dating someone and he said, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "It's been several days and I have not seen you go to the bathroom once." And I'm like, "You're not supposed to see when I go to the bathroom." But like my boyfriend now, he is very comfortable. Mm-hmm. He's comfortable. I know when he's going, but for me, no, like I'm not going to the bathroom when you are in the hotel room with me.
When you're in the hotel, I'm just not
going to the lobby or something. I'm not using them. I'm not going
weird.
potty.
So what I do is I keep the one drop on me. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the first things I'll tell you. Like, look, if you gotta poop, here's the one drop, put 3. It works.
I don't think it's just the smell. It's the fear of what if there's a sound.
Who cares? But also, turn your music on. Turn the shower on. For me, if I'm doing that,
I can hear y'all when you're doing it, so I know you probably hear me.
In those situations, I'm usually going like, okay, right before my shower. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm just shitting all day. Yeah, you turn your water on, you do your thing, you get out of there. But one time, man, I can't sleep in hotels. Like, the beds, they don't do. I get an hour or 2 at a time. I wake up, all this shit. I woke up one time at like 5 a.m. and the girl I was with was gone. And I was like, damn, I'm trash? Like, God damn. She was gone, brother. Yeah. She was in the lobby.
Going to the bathroom. Yeah.
She came back and I was awake and she's like,
she tried to like a ninja poop. She tried to sneak away.
That's adorable.
It is but that's really how it is. It's like, you know, just want to go in peace. I don't want to think about it.
I get it. But
I remember the first time when I heard a shower start and they go into the bathroom. And I'm like, why are they in the shower? And then that's when I learned that guys go potty and then take a shower. And it makes sense now. So whenever I hear the shower go and I hear the music play, because that's what it is, I'm like, well, I'm going to stay on this side.
Here's what I used to do.
That's not always what I mean. I like music with my shower.
And here's what I used to do.
Nah, he's on the potty.
Just in case they could hear like the poop noises, I used to be like, all right, I'm about to put on this hour-long fart noise, brown noise background shit.
Yeah.
So it would just be on, you know what I'm saying?
So you never know.
Yeah, you never know what's going on.
What's real and what's not. Just imagine it's just playing and she's like, "Are you okay?"
Let me tell you this. I've never told this story, I don't think. It just reminded me of it. Speaking of hiding things with a shower, I remember being a teenager. And when we still lived in our little apartment in Paramount, it was one bathroom. My parents, me, one bathroom. And the Victoria's Secret runway show was on that night, right? I'm watching my parents and shit. I'm like, all right, I'm going to take a shower. I'm in there. Of course, I'm jerking off. Right? I got the shower going. I'm jerking off. I finally finish. I take a real shower. I come out. My parents are like, that was a long shower. That's a pretty long shower, huh? You got nice and clean in there, huh? I was like, man.
That's so funny because it's like, why is it so hard to jack off in the shower? I've never been successful at that.
Really?
No, in the shower. No, so I had to turn the water on so I can't be heard.
Yeah.
But I'm outside of the shower.
I've done the same. I've done the same.
Because I've tried inside the shower and it just doesn't. Something about the water
hitting you?
Yeah, it just takes me out of it.
You never turned away from it?
Nah, that feels weird.
I've made the mistake of like, you know, using the suds as like a lubricant. But then what fucks you up is that little bit of soap get in your pee hole. Yeah. Oh, brother. The after pee to clean your shit out. Oh, burns. And then here's the thing about it too. Okay, so you've had like shower sex, right?
Yeah.
And
overrated.
When the water, it's super overrated. When the water hits the jizz, it's such a stupid consistency. It almost makes it like, I don't know, like it makes it just, it feels just worse. I don't like it.
Slimy kinetic sand.
It's just weird. So I'm also not a fan of jerking off in the shower. But yeah, so then my parents went in the shower and they were in there fucking, and I was like, and then they put on the fart noise, the brown noise while they were fucking. It was so weird. And they came out like,
That was a short shower.
Yeah, man. Speaking of my mom, and farts, she always was one to let the farts fly. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yes, from the jump, from when I was a little kid. That's why my family's always been very open about farting, and like my mom, she would do this thing. She would load it up. You know what I'm saying? You know, if my mom cocked the fucking, she would load it up and she would shoot the farts at you. That was her shit. She would always have the one like, and just fart gun. You know what I'm saying?
That's cute.
So, yeah, we're always letting them fly, man. And Veda also finds farts hilarious now. She be letting them shits go too. It's just
I think everyone's so different.
I thought I was super cool with the girl farting shit. But then I found out it has to be made comical for me to think it's cool. And you have to be my girl. You can't just be a girl.
And willy-nilly.
Yeah.
It's gotta be
You
funny.
can't just let it go. And if you just let it go, I gotta smell it, get mad, look at you, and see that you are already looking at me, waiting for me to smell it. So I know you did it on purpose, trying to be funny. If you just do it and act like nothing happened, and then I smell it, and I'm like, did you fart? And you're like, excuse me. I'm pissed. I am pissed. So there's rules to the girl can fart.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Third grade, Miss Manley. So somebody had put it in the room. We all knew it. Third grade, and I knew it was Miss Manley because you know how teachers have a certain just smell to them, like with their perfume or whatever. So this scent was fart mixed with her perfume.
White diamonds.
Yeah. I knew it was her, right? But everyone else in the class was like, "Oh, farted! Someone farted!" Miss Manley, skinny white lady, she's in there at her desk. So honest of her. She said, "Excuse me." We all started dying. Miss Manley farted! Oh, man. Good shit. They're the best, Nikki.
That
We gonna hear you
is
fart one day
funny.
on the podcast. We gonna make you do it.
No, it's just brown noise. If you ever hear that, it's brown
Hey,
noise.
Sharton.
I'm gonna keep one camera on you one day, isolate all other noise, and just as soon as there's any 10 seconds of Nikki Blaze not talking, just insert fart noises onto the episode.
You know what? I know girls that are similar on the like, I don't really, the whole bathroom thing that we talked about. But we talk amongst each other about going to the bathroom. Like, all the time. We're talking about what did you eat? How is it going? I was golfing the other day, and the girl with me was like, it's been 8 days. I said, girl, you got to get that checked out.
8 days?
Yeah. She's like, it's been 8 days. I go, you might have Crohn's.
Something.
Now we're over here going on WebMD trying to figure this out. But like girls just, all my friends now, like the ones that I have now, I know when they go, they know when it's comforting because it's like we can be like this with us, but if there are men around, absolutely not. But I probably would with like that's eventually, Eventually.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not want to just let it go initially.
Now, when it comes to talking, I love me a woman who could just regularly talk about pooping.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking great. But
I tell you,
but the fart rules still stand.
And I agree with that one. That makes sense.
One of the
Or
sweetest...
the girls who just pee on the phone. They don't even tell you they about to pee. It's just still talking, and you just hear.
I hit mute.
Are you peeing? Yeah. But,
You hear mute?
I hit mute.
They just let that shit fly.
When we used to be on the house phone talking to girls all day or whatever, and I'll be pooping secretly. Because you try to get the sexy voice when you're on the house phone, right? So we be talking, and if I felt like a fart was coming, I would just go, raw. Raw. How's that sound? Does that my voice sound deeper? Raw.
Oh my gosh. Look,
No, it sounds like a fart.
Oh, that's that brown noise machine I got.
He said, why your voice echoing all of a sudden? I know you're on the toilet,
and we
dude.
can hear that. Well, now everything is FaceTime. I'll be like,
Nah.
he'll be like, go into the bathroom. I said, let me see.
Let me see that dookie.
Let me see. Nope, not that. No.
I'll tell you one of the sweetest moments I ever had with Chia's farts. Laying in bed, we cuddled up. I didn't know she had fallen asleep yet. We was watching TV. I just felt a on my thigh. I looked over, she's knocked out. I was like, aw. Little sweet, comfortable fart on my leg.
There's nothing worse than you wake up and they be like, you know you farted last night.
Dude.
No, I did not.
I love to tell a girl that. That shit cracks me up. And the last time it happened to me, this sounds terrible. I don't remember who it was, but I remember it waking her up. So I got to prove it. That was you. You just farted. You smell that? That was you.
Not the pool waking you up. Oh, just look around.
I think I've definitely told this story before on something, but there was one time, dog, I was brushing my teeth in the bathroom. She was in bed, like ready to go to sleep. I had a crazy fart. It was so crazy. I stopped brushing my teeth and I was gonna run out of the bathroom and be like, yo, babe, did you just hear that? And it was so crazy that as I was running out, she was running into the bathroom and be like, what was that? We ran into each other mid, was like, yo. It might have been the same night, same week. I was in the kitchen and Chia's cousin Sammy was staying over. She was staying upstairs asleep. She was knocked out. I was getting water from the kitchen, let out another wild one. Like fucking reverberated through the house and shit. And fucking Sammy from upstairs was asleep. Texted Chia, was that a fart? Oh man, crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Highbrow shit is what we do on No Chaser. You know what I'm saying? Nikki Blades, what's your favorite memory from?
You just stopped. Favorite memory.
Nah, I want you to think hard. Get a close up shot of Nikki Blade thinking hard.
Why?
Put your thinking face on.
I got Botox.
Okay, just do like you're thinking really hard. Did y'all see that? Nikki Blade just farted. Oh my God. Nikki Blade just farted in front of everybody. That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy.
Did y'all see that? It's funny.
Wow. I can't believe she's that comfortable.
What a terrible fart noise.
No, I'm gonna fix it in post. We'll fix it in post.
Yo, someone's gonna try to buy this pillow now. Oh my God, someone's gonna try to buy this couch.
Well,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh,
Hey,
fuck.
we'll split the profits.
I can't
Hey, we
believe
gotta get a monitor in here. I wish I could have seen your face from the front when that happened.
Oh, well. Thank y'all for watching another episode of the No Chaser Podcast. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that bullshit. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blades.
Bye.
Step shot chase.
Yeah. Next time. We got it. All right, bye.